So Apple hasn't had its usual product cycle with the AirPods, well, any kind of AirPods, not just the Pro, but here we are talking about the AirPods Pro second generation, a product that is very hotly rumored to come hopefully next year. Let's see everything that we know about AirPods Pro 2. Welcome geeks, you're watching iGeeks blog. My name is Lakshay. Let's get started with today's video. Recently, we saw Apple releasing AirPods 3rd generation, which kind of leaves the door open for AirPods Pro 2nd generation, a product that we're really waiting for. And of course, as it always is, I have got some leaks and some rumors and some certain expectations to come with the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, and here they are. So first off, let me talk about the design changes of the AirPods Pro 2. Some huge rumors are coming up that are all pointing towards a massive redesign for AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Many people are expecting the AirPods Pro to come without a stem. So you know those TWS buds that we often see from Samsung and Google? Those kind of design people are expecting for the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. I honestly don't think that will happen because the keyword here is the stem is actually a very important part of the AirPods Pro experience because of a lot of controls on the stem. I don't think Apple will remove the stem, make it entirely stemless for the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, because then how will they accommodate all the controls for the AirPods Pro? So that design I think won't happen. But Apple is testing a more rounded shape for the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, so do expect some kind of form changes to the overall design of the earbuds. And recently some sketchy images also surfaced online which show the case for the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. It is allegedly the case for the AirPods Pro, and it shows a more compact design, a slightly thinner case, less wide in terms as compared to the AirPods Pro 1st generation. That one thing. The other thing was we also saw some speaker grills, some speaker holes at the bottom of the case. Don't think the AirPods Pro case will be able to blast out your music. No. That is not the case. My guess is those speakers, if true, those speakers will give the AirPods Pro case the ability for Find My Location. And you know, that's always a handy feature to have in all of our Apple products. The images also showed a metal loop at the side of the case, maybe for a strap or for a lanyard, who knows. But kinda looks cheap, don't you think? I don't believe these images are the actual renders for the case of the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, because I don't think Apple is going to include a loop for a lanyard. Not my cup of tea, but then again, these are all leaks. Take them with a pinch of salt. Moving on to the features of AirPods Pro 2. Wait, I have to warn you. Don't expect massive features with the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. That probably won't be the case. Incremental upgrades, small little nifty features that we always see on Apple products, that is probably also going to be the case with the AirPods Pro 2. And I have to talk about the features. So better battery life is one thing we are expecting to come with the AirPods Pro 2. Let me lay down some figures for you. The current generation of the AirPods Pro actually offers 4.5 hours of battery with ANC turned on and up to 24 hours of battery with the case. Now, I expect that to be bumped up to probably 6 hours of battery with ANC turned on the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, and the case could probably offer up to 30, maybe more hours of battery life. Better ANC is also one thing that I am actually hoping for with the AirPods Pro 2. ANC is often the deciding factor that draws people away from AirPods 2 or AirPods 3 to the AirPods Pro, because it's really good. It's actually one of the most needed features around. But let's be honest, it's not the best ANC out there. Competitors have done ANC better in their earbuds. Apple has some ground to catch up, and that is why I expect the AirPods Pro 2nd generation to have really good active noise cancellation. Ambient light sensors could also make their way to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. I know what you're thinking. Ambient light sensors on an AirPods, what's the use for that? I'll explain. So, you know how Apple is gearing its devices more and more towards the health and fitness segment? Case in point, the Apple Watch. AirPods Pro 2 could also be directed towards that, which is why the inclusion of the ambient light sensor could help monitor your heart rate as well as your blood oxygen levels. Neat feature, right? One thing that may not be so neat, however, is the price. We know AirPods Pro currently cost about 25 grand in India and 249 in the US, but we're expecting the AirPods Pro to hopefully have the same price. So 24,900 rupees could be the price for the AirPods Pro 2. However, Apple could bump up the price because of course all of these new features that I've just talked about, better ANC, better battery and the ambient light sensor, well, if it comes, in that case Apple could be tempted to bump up the price. But whether Apple keeps the first generation AirPods Pro around or not is going to be really interesting, because if they do, then that's going to be a really good entry level, well, I say entry level, but I mean a cheaper alternative to the AirPods Pro second generation, and a good option for those who want to get ANC and silicone ear tips but not go for the AirPods 2 or AirPods 3 which do not have ANC. And now the thing you are actually here for. I know what you're waiting for me to say. You're waiting to hear when will the AirPods Pro 2 actually come, right? Well, I've got sort of an answer for you. We're all expecting the AirPods Pro 2 to come somewhere around Q1 of next year. So sometime around March or April could be a possible release window. But then again, we're also expecting, some rumors have also pointed out towards a Q3 release, which means September or October. Again, these are just leaks. Take them with a pinch of salt. Nobody knows what's for sure. What we do know is AirPods Pro 2 are coming. So stay tuned. Subscribe to iGeeks blog if you haven't already. Turn on all notifications and keep watching our videos to know when the AirPods Pro 2 will come around. I'll see you guys in the next one.